love you, Jesus, more and more. I love you. I love you. Hello people, my name is Aguilera. I'm currently studying guitar, as you guys can see here in Instituto Canzion. But what people don't see is that I'm actually a songwriter as well. A lot of times I've been asked through my channel on YouTube, through many different places, Instagram, all that different type of social websiting, and they've asked me exactly what is it that, you know, I guess you could say, what makes you, what inspires you to write that music that you write. And I guess you could say it's a lot about life, a lot about you know, whether it's relationship, families, friendships, whatever it is that people go through. And basically my message through my music is to show people, you know what, you're not alone. I currently, you know, continue to go through so many problems, so many situations, things that people don't even imagine and stuff. And you know, they see me go ahead and play guitar, and then they say, wow, like, this guy has everything, he has it all perfect, and it's not true. It's far from it. You know, it really impacts me, and it really like motivates me to hear a lot of these youth being able to hear my music, and then they're able to tell me, Lewis, because of you, I'm able to realize that I'm not the only one. People have heard my music. I've had people go ahead and kick messenger me, people call me, people subscribe to me, people comment on my things, and they're able to say, you know what, I've been through all of it as well. And I've had people call me crying, I've had people come up to me crying, and really it's a motivation to me. Basically my music is for me to be able to speak to the youth and be able to tell them, you know what, you're not alone. I found my love in God. And I mean, you know, something that I never thought I'd be able to do, I'm pretty much doing it now through music. Music has been a way of me being able to speak through people. And this song that I was just singing called I Love You is pretty much a song being able to express myself and being able to say, you know what, Jesus, I want to love you more. I've had a little situation where I guess you could say I couldn't come to Christ as I wanted to. I had no way of moving. I couldn't express myself as much as I wanted. I felt everything very, very paralyzed, I guess you could say. And I didn't know exactly what to tell God. And one example that I've heard at this event that I went to is that, you know, we're both, it's just you and God. It's you and God. I was like, we always feel like God is the one separating, but as soon as we make that one mistake, we open up and we take a slight little turn, thinking that Jesus was the one that turned away. And it's wrong. You keep on walking straight. I kept on walking straight through my life, thinking Jesus was the one that turned his back. As soon as I kept walking the way I was walking, I didn't realize that Jesus was the one that stayed right where he's at, and I was the one that was distant. And you know, this song basically says, you know what, Jesus, I love you with all my heart, and I'm willing to give you everything that I can. All I really want to do is just love you more and more. And honestly, I hope that my music just is able to attract those youth, those holiness, like, closer to you. Being able to speak through my music, I just feel it's a very special way to be able to open up my heart, and people see that, and it's honestly such a blessing in just being able to hear that. And there's so much that I wrote, like many different songs, and I know that there's a lot of youth that go through it, many of it. And I've been asked, is your music Christian? I don't want to base my life on a Christian life. I want to base my life on basically in a way that Jesus wants me to live. Jesus is not about religion. Jesus is love. Jesus wants you to live through his word the way he wants you to live. And that's basically my goal, is for you to be able to see that. For people to see that, you know what, Jesus is alive. And through my music, people can say, you know what, how did he overcome it? And the only answer I could give is Jesus Christ. The only answer. And honestly, it's such a blessing to be able to share this with many people. It's honestly a blessing for me to have this talent, something I never thought I'd be able to do. And I honestly want to thank God more than anything for everything that he's done for me, for just the way that He works in me. And honestly, I just want to love Jesus more and more through my music. And I mean, I'm willing to do anything that God tells me to do. And honestly, I feel like everybody else should be able to do that as well. Be able to say, Jesus, take control of whatever you want me to do. And, you know, I move on forward. I'm done taking the life that I thought I was living. I'm done living all that life where it's just going to go ahead and separate me from Jesus. But from now on, I guess you could say through my music, I'm moving on forward. And I could just say, God bless you all, and thank you for actually giving me this time, this opportunity to speak to you through my music. God bless.